Peace and blessings. I was really wanting y'all to see the morning with me. I do want my glasses this morning. Mache Waho to Sen. How are you? I know you come to this video, so it's always a bright version, a bright vision. Where is my glasses? I thought I had them, but apparently I don't have them. Let me just think. Glasses is like, you don't need me. It's like, but just a little while longer. Just a little while longer. Yes, they have truly disappeared. Let me see. So I wanted to show y'all, hey, good morning. Now I feel away because I don't know where they are. But I wanted to show y'all how I use my baskets to store stuff. I never took them out today. Look at that. Guess I didn't need it. Thought of taking it out. Hey, got my best. This right here is my absolute favorite pajama robe. The other one is nice, but it's a little too tame for me. I think I just use that for others, but it's really not me. So, hey, one person, good morning. I know it's early. I don't have my tripod, but I got you propped. So, what I wanted to show y'all as I make my, this is so not cute, as I make my chia seed cereal, which I could have every morning. I made some hemp milk, but I want to show you so nice. I gotta actually get my sister this time to send me more supplies, basically. I ordered with Janae, I ordered on Amazon, and I have Janae order on Amazon some chia seed, hemp seeds, different supplements from the States. So I've been not running out of chia seed cereal because I got plenty of chia seeds, got plenty of hemp seeds, but they are going because I'm using them. So I have to have my sister send actually from New York, because the thing is, things from New York to Ghana go and come faster than other parts of the U.S. So that's the thing. So if you want things to move faster, and then with the COVID, everything is going slower anyway. But so this is what I do when I told you how I use. So this here is my chia seeds, right? And you know I have a little rice, what you call spice rack. But here, right, this is my beautiful designed, beautiful basket. Like, I love this basket. What I said was, this is what I wanted to use the baskets for. So here is the chia seeds, and I think I have 4 of these big ones. So I'm combine this one. I used one, whole one, because I know I had 4. This one is not open yet. So I use these baskets to store this big stuff. Gets it out the way, and it frees up the cabinet space, because you know your cabinet, most people probably feel like their cabinet space is limited. And so this helps so much with that. And that's why I bought it, to store stuff. And then over time, I'm just trying to combine. Over time, I'll even have other things, like the other ones up here, those clay pots up there, they're actually for storing too. Right now it's napkins. It's actually whole tablecloths. The batik one that I have for the outside table that that was in the hall or living room, it is now in the that table was a plant table in my bedroom. So I have stuff up here, so it's great for storing stuff. And I got rid of, but I'm gonna get rid of this. Like, I'm not keeping all this plastic. First of all, don't go with the decor. Second, Kojo's mom, she uses all the recycled plastic, so it's not going to waste. But so now that's even better. So now I have 2. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the 2. I'm gonna take these 2 and put them in here. And then I'm gonna put them back up there. And then I gotta go back up there to get, now, because I have the spice rack, I don't have to go up there often, which is great, because you know, I can get old too. But we're gonna do that now. But first I'm gonna cut off the fan, hold on. This is, even though the fan is not that close, it's close enough where if I mush the basket, the fan could hit it. And this is why I got rid of the fan in the other room, because I mean, I seriously got hurt. The room with the armoire and the fan was in not a good position. So I like to do that differently. So the one at the end is actually not full yet, but it will be. So we have that. Now we're going to take down this middle one, because the middle one, this is the original one. So beautiful. Y'all, if y'all purchase this, y'all won't be disappointed. The middle one has the hemp seeds and a lot of spirulina and some napkins. It actually has some napkins in it. So I guess, oh no, is this my last hemp seed? Oh, this is not good. All I got is a bunch of spirulinas. Now this is not good. I got a herbal order now. I wish I knew this. So now I have to hurry and order, because hemp seeds is my life. And the places here, oh, I know why. The places here, they will have something and then they won't have it for a long time, because this stuff is coming from probably the UK and some from the US, a few of the health food stores I went to. So because of the COVID, things are slow, they can get it again. So it's a lot to rely on. So I'm gonna go with my sister, do Amazon with her, and order these as soon as possible. 'Cause, oh, my hemp seeds is everything, like everything, seriously. So this is where I store my stuff. The stuff that I'm not using on a daily, this is how I do it. And then too, it's so expensive it's so expensive to buy the stuff from the stuff coming from the import in the UK, because they gotta get it and then they gotta put their price on it when you buy it from the store, the health food stores here. So it's so expensive, rather than just have my sister get it on Amazon and I give her the money. So you're still paying those wonderful prices. Of course, you know, paying coming to me is different, but that's okay. I know a way, if I keep it under a certain weight, it will go to the small office where I am. And let me put on the fan now, instead of the other way around. So I want to talk about this morning a few things about like how I balance all this life work thing and all the great things that happen. We're going to actually do a sit down. But first, let's get this unplugged. But yeah, things that are working for me is this fan. This fan may be in the kitchen. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream. I eat my breakfast in the kitchen. I eat my dinner in the kitchen. I love the kitchen. I love every room. I feel like I'm using it. And I want to tell you about something today that I'm doing. I'm going to be entertaining, but it's different kind of so work entertainment. But like I said, we're going to do a little sit down. We're going to do it in 1 second. Let me just get this fruit out. So yeah, so the fruit is pretty cold. So I have to let the fruit sit out for a while while the chia seed gets ready. So the first thing we're doing is some mangoes. And remember, this is what part of Faustina's duties, if you will. She cuts up the fruit. This is a great, like this service right here, but not so much. Sometimes the fruit, different mangoes are a little too acidic. Yeah, something like so. It's gotta be, the mango gotta be just right for me. So we're just gonna do small. So we'll do a little mango. And paw is my all-time favorite. Nope, that's more mango. Mango, if it's right, is a great one too. But the paw, oh my gosh, the paw. Oh my God, I want to tell you about some synchronicity when you're moving forward, even when you might be hesitant or you delayed or you feel like it took you a while to get here. It's always on time and it's always divine. And that's what we're going to sit and have a chit chat about that. So right now I'm just getting that pawpaw in the bowl. So here, like my blood pressure be amazing. My blood pressure has been, since I went back raw, especially since that noni, today was what, 106 over 68? Yeah. I'm an athlete. I got an athlete, you know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so then I'll cut the banana separately. So I use this mist. I'm gonna put it on the table. And we're gonna have this wonderful synchronistic talk that I hope you will inspire you. Always here to inspire. All right, so unfortunately my tripod has fallen apart. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna go in the bedroom so we can talk about this stuff that's going on today, what I got going on, because I got a lot. And actually, see if we can come right here. You may or may not be able to do this. Now you got your chair, but I'm sorry, but this is what it is. All right, y'all. Good morning, my Che Wahote Sen. Thank you for always supporting me and being in my amazing life, because right now it's feeling pretty dang amazing, okay? So I wanted to share with y'all some of the things that happened for me yesterday, and it was so inspiring that I thought that you would be inspired as well. So, you know what? As much as I like this, I want to go in the other room because I feel like being in a room. But I'm in the bedroom. And we're going to get the natural lights. And it's going to all work out. Because we are doing our best. And the best is all we could do. But I don't have a tripod. And y'all like, damn, girl, get it together. Get it together, queen. I'm like, I'm trying. But it's hard because I don't have a tripod. Now it fell. The tripod fell apart. Where we gonna go? What we gonna do? We gonna do it here. Okay, so listen. So let me tell y'all. So about making moves and how excited I am. You know, today the Mastermind group, I'm gonna have that set up for people to join. It starts in January. Also, we're gonna be doing the master class with the Master Herbalist, which is actually December 22nd on Saturday, a week from this Saturday, and then also. We're going to have my next master class, my own master class in January, and it's how to spiritually protect yourself in this time, especially for people that are creative, because creative people, that was the one resounding response. I don't even want to be here. That was the one resounding response that I got when we were doing the when I was doing the master class or the intensive, which is this week, which we're still in that intensive. And there was so many creative people in there, and their biggest fear was people taking what's theirs. Because people, I found my happy place. Because people will take your stuff. People will, and it's just it's scary. And when it happens to you, people kind of shut down, and they don't want to expose. They don't want to share, and to the point that they don't create. Because a lot of us, the part of creating. The part of the process of creating, one of the best parts of the process of creating, believe it or not, is to share. I mean, yes, you can create for your own benefit. Yes, you can create for your own sanity. Yes, you can create for all that beautiful, wonderful spiritual stuff. But for a lot of us, the sharing of the creativity is the best. And so being afraid to share that, which might still, I mean, I don't care what nobody says. Like, you could not have looked up Afrocentric home decor and not found me. If you just did YouTube, even if you Googled Afrocentric home decor, I'm not coming up, something's not right. So for somebody to take it and tend to feel okay about it, it does make you kind of wonder, like, would you do that? Even if you said to yourself, wow, she didn't patent it, or she didn't LLC or whatever, I can still do it. Would you feel comfortable doing that? And some people absolutely do. And for some of us that are more sensitive, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it not just because not because it's not legal, because morally it doesn't seem right, because somebody else is doing this. We probably wouldn't do it, but a lot of people would. So it makes you feel like, oh, the world is like unsafe, which means that you shouldn't never reveal yourself. But then that can kill you too, because you're here to share, you're here to create. It's a world that we all have, and we are all sharing it. And so sharing is the operative word. And a lot of us, especially creators, like I said, creatives, we need to share. The sharing is the big part of it. So, and I know I battle with that every day. Like so much I want to show and so much I want to share, but then my business hat got to stay on too. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is, my best advice to creatives who are afraid to share because either you got ripped off before or you fear that somebody will, is to find a community or create a community that you can still get that vibe and that feeling of sharing out that you need, and that acknowledgement and that love and that recognition. But it's not so general that, and it's with a group, a community that you trust, so you don't feel like you are being so vulnerable and your stuff is out there and people are taking it. You don't have to feel that way. That's why I created the Mastermind group. It's $47 a month. We're going to meet 2 times, probably about 2 to 4 hours a month. Believe it or not, that's going to be great. And it's to help you keep on your track. And we're going to have, one thing about a Mastermind group of Black women is that it's helping to keep, it's a lot of information in that group. So there's people that know about the branding, the copywriting, the registering, the LLCs, all of these different aspects. So you have some women from different walks of life and different professions. So at the same time, those things that we are vulnerable about, those things that we are fearful of, there are people there that's on a practical side can help us feel better and protect ourselves so we don't have those fears. And also the Mastermind group is also just that, a community of women who are serious about their stuff. You know, it's funny. Let me turn on the fan. Hold on, ladies. It's funny because I've done YouTube. I've been doing YouTube, and sometimes I will say, like, I got to work with somebody that's get up and go, or I'm always talking about this is what I got to do today, and I come in for work, to do my work, and then I work until I'm done, and it's like a go, and sometimes get people be like, well, why are you working him so hard? Or, let him take his time. Or like I used to feel like people were getting mad at me for not being able to stop. I used to feel like YouTube was like, what is wrong with them? But it wasn't all of y'all. It was 2, 3 people who couldn't even understand where you're coming from. And that's the other thing about the Mastermind. You're with people that understand where you're coming from. And I used to be like, oh my God, like I can't even share my gripes or my feelings, or it looks like I'm just a slave driver or something, In actuality, there's a whole community of women that got it. When this intensive we're doing now, that's closed, the one how to say goodbye, the sisters in there are watching me because that part of me they love. Because they too feel like they might be, they are feeling something like they want stuff, they got stuff in their head, they've even created stuff but getting it out. So they feel like they procrastinated. And when they see me not procrastinating, it inspires them. And so that's why I say it's so important for creators to create, whether people like it or not, because somebody you're touching that can actually help to change their lives. So don't worry about the haters or the few commenters that try to put you down for being who you are. Because there's going to be many that's going to actually love who you are, and it's going to be thankful for you being who you are, and it's going to be inspired. And I hope those are the ladies that are going to come into the Mastermind group. Like I said, after a while, I say 3 months in, we'll know who's for real in the group, who's not. Those that some will fall off, some will stay, and then we become a real community where we, like I said, we agree. I always like to say vote people in, but we agree for people to when they say they want to come in, we'll have a little questionnaire for people to answer, and then we'll decide, like exactly do we think they're serious enough to be in the group, because it's going to be so good. But right now it's open. If you got $47, you're a Black woman, you are invited. Okay, so I want to tell you about this though. A lot of times too, as an entrepreneur, you have to make decisions. And you have to make decisions that's best for your brand, or best for the company, or best for your business, or best for you, which in most entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, it is for you. So like I said, I'm working with somebody now who I think in 9 months, and this nine is the number of completion. 9 is the number of completion. I've been here for 9 months. My life is in 9 cycles, but most life is in 9 cycles. Because after 9 is 0, or after 9 rather is 1. So after 9, in numerology, you start back at the beginning. So everyone's life really is in a 9-month, 9-week, 9 years. Check out your 9s. Go back to your 9th year from the time you were born. And if you can remember 9, 18, 27, look at those ages and those times, and you'll see significant endings. So you take 9 days, 9 months to even gestate a child. So the 9 is a very important, very specific period. It is an ending of one and a beginning of another. And so the 9 months being here, I received what I've not needed to get me where I am now. But if I continue pulling from those sources or even resources, I'm not going to be able to go further, because those resources were only there and only would be there for, in a sense, in my case, for the 9 months. So some of the people in my life that I'm working with, they're not able to up the ante. They're not able to follow it through, or they've given me all that they have. And you will sometimes will be that in other people's life. We have given them all we have. Sometimes it's a job. You say, I get that job, all I have. And they'll start talking about your performance or how well you're not doing. And you might, even if you're honest, you would agree that you're not doing very well, because you gave them all you could. You don't have any more to give. And so I feel like the people that I work for, sometimes I realize they've given me all they could. And I'm going to break it down in different ways. I feel like the art center too has given me all that it could. I don't know, and except for the people that live there or work there, anybody that is like American or whatever, diasporas that's there every single day for 9 months. I rarely miss a day. There's an incredible amount of information that I was able to take in, but now it's like, hey, so there are people there that I work with, there are people there that I still need to work with. But I also realize that there's a release thing that's going on, because I'm starting to, I'm inner seeking. I'm desiring more. I'm ready for more. So I told the universe today, I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more. I'm desiring more. What's in me can't be sufficed from maybe the sense of, not everything, or suffice from the resources or the people that I had helping me. So I started thinking for my business, and this is not the business, you got to separate personal from business. If your business is suffering because your family member, your best friend, in some cases your boyfriend, is in charge of areas where they're not that good at, then you immediately have to delegate, and you immediately have to make executive decisions. It's like saving your business. The way you save your business, or the way you do your business, is the way you do your life. So if you notice that you are in a relationship on a personal level that is not good for you, but for fear of the relationship, the person, maybe your father, your mother, I'm just saying, your brother, your sister, your man, and you know that this person cannot do that job, and you allow the job in your life, whatever that is, and you allow that person to keep doing something that's taking you down, you'll do the same thing in business. If you don't stand up for yourself in your personal life, you won't stand up for yourself in your business life. But vice versa, if you don't stand up for yourself in your business life, you're probably not standing up for yourself in personal life, because you caught up in, this is my husband, but this is my daughter, this is my, whatever it is, and they might not be for the job. You got to know who's for what job and what they can do. And if you start to sit and think about it and really evaluate, you will start noticing that some people you got doing 5 jobs, they only really was good for one, and that's the one they should continue to do until somebody else can do it. So yesterday on my other channel, I asked for an assistant. I need a personal assistant. I need somebody that I would prefer a young lady, definitely female. Gotta speak Tree, gotta speak English, and gotta know how to read and write English as well. Right now, though, I'm going to tell you, Kwame is excellent at the posting. So Kwame loves to post it. He's fighting for it to still do the posting. And he should do it because he's so good at it. Kwame is excellent at that, so Kwame is going to just post. But assistant-wise, I need somebody who's a little hungry. I need somebody that can work the job fully. They come in at before me. I want to get to the art center at 9. I want them to get there at 8. They should be already having some things to do, which I would give them to do. And I want them to work to 12. After 12, they can go home, they can eat, they can do whatever they do. But for them 4 hours, I need them working. I need them to assist me to the different vendors within the art center. Because I now have a relationship with all the vendors that I don't necessarily, Kwame doesn't necessarily have to escort me. Kwame be tired. Kwame got to come in. Kwame come in, he might put some papers, put some jewelry in the bag, and then he want to go eat. After he eat, then he got to sit down. After he sit down, then he got to go to the bathroom. By the time he finishes, it's 11 o'clock, and I kid you not. So we done wasted 3 hours. 3 hours, but first, and then sometimes I'm there most of the time before him, and he's closer. So I need somebody who understands that ain't gonna cut it. Like that y'all want to call it cultural? I don't think so, and I wouldn't even insult all Ghanaians and say it's cultural. I think a lot of us, especially when we get a little older, we're stuck in our ways. We have a routine. We all had that father, that grandfather. He even shitted, and you know what I'm saying? Really, he even used the bathroom at the same time every day with the same routine, with the same paper. And I noticed that as people get older, they just have a routine. Another thing, too, you got to remember, and this is a very important, this is wherever you live in the world. There are some folks that's going to be in your life that's very content with their life. So think about it. Somebody gave me this point. It was another entrepreneur about Ghanaian. She's a Ghanaian, but she's a Ghanaian from Canada. And she was saying that you got to understand that their whole, not all of them, but some of them, so they live in a situation where some of them are probably maybe not paying rent because they own that property. The art center, a lot of them at the art center that own those stalls, they don't pay hardly nothing. I think somebody said 20 CDs a year. 20 CDs is like $5 a year. Some pay nothing. So you don't pay for your space in a sense. You take minimum to eat. They don't really eat a lot, right? You could hustle up enough money to eat, enough money to buy some things you might need. You're at the center all day, so you're not really even in your house, so there's nothing you need. A lot of them are roommating. It's a whole nother level, and in some cases, some don't have children, this particular person. So the desire is way different. And it's not necessary. So they're used to just hustling a little bit to get by, to have enough. And some do that till they die. And that's the honest truth. I know people that's not here. What did they do? They did that. They made the games, whatever it is. So it's going to be hard to change. They eat at a certain time, they eat a certain thing, nothing's really a rush. It's going to be hard to change the minds of somebody who has that kind of as their background. I'm looking for somebody young, because young people tend to have a little more energy. And a lot of times too, people are just getting older. They're not well. Maybe they didn't always take care of themselves. So that affects them as well. You know, I am a person that, so let's say because I want to know, because I know somebody is going to be working for me soon, so you can know who I am. I'm a person, so I come in, I try to get there at 9. If I got 5 things lined up, let's get all 5 done before we sit down. I've worked with people where we do one thing, we go see the man about the bag, and then we come back and got to sit back down. Then we go out and do the second thing, and right after we do it, even though all these things are right around each other, we got to come back and sit. What the hell we sitting down? We got 5 things, let's do all 5. I got people that say the sun's too hot, and they from Ghana. It's too hot, the sun. I'm in the same sun, in the same street, hustling the same way. So you got to do better than me. And if you want to work with me, you got to be better than me. You got to be faster, stronger. Matter of fact, even if I was into personal relationships, which I'm not, romantically, you got to be faster. You got to be faster than me. Oh, the sun's hurting my eyes. Were you born here? What the hell? Like, it's kind of shit I deal with. We went to see one person. Oh, let's go back and sit down. We only did one thing. But another thing too, it's like the connection to that the acceptance of, well, there's not any work, so we're all just going to sit down and we're all just going to talk all day, that brings them joy and love. That brings them, right. And when I don't know where my rent coming from, I don't have that, but they don't have that same need. So you have to know your needs. And your needs may be separate from those that you work with or work for, work with, work together. It's different. At the same time, you don't want to stereotype, because like I say, it's real. All Ghanaians, I'm like, there are Ghanaians out here that got the hustle on every day, and I'm going to say hustle, that are working every day professionally. The people I work with the textile, amazing. The work ethic is so refreshing. The people that I do, that work with the bags, they're making my bags, oh, the work ethic is so amazing. You know, so it's not everybody, and that's something that you want to always remember. So I know I can find a wonderful assistant that's going to do great for me. But once I made a decision, there was a lot of tug and war, because this person was getting upset, felt like I guess I was taking his duties that he didn't want to do, and then it was like, so I said, hey, you want the postal, you got that, that's what you do. And the other assistant will assist me in everything else. It's that walking through sometimes the AC in the back and all the, it's dangerous, it's bricks, and I can't remember, there's all these zigzag ways to get there. So I'll have Kwame train the personal assistant to get me around, but I also need to get out of the art center too, to go see different vendors that's not in the art center, which is quite a few. And also, always on the lead, somebody gave us a tip about something, so we got to go get there. I need my assistant to do that with me. And now I have to sit down, I got to eat a second time, now you got to go to the bathroom, then you call, I call, nobody's there. Well, guess what? That was 3 hours ago. Call, god dang, again. So I need somebody who is not, what do you call that? It's a name for that, but that's, that can give me ideas and be like, okay, I'm on it, or look, we got everything set, okay, let's go and do this. It's interesting, like sometimes too, people you had used to seem like they were doing that, but they don't do it anymore. They got tired, they got lazy. You know, I'm making life easy. And sometimes you don't really want to do that. You don't want to make it easy for people, because there you go. So anyway, once I made a decision to seriously find a personal assistant, to delegate with the role of the person, you know, Kwame at this point in my life, and what he wanted that role. He's good at it, he should have it. It made me feel better. Like I just started breathing better, I stopped being frustrated, I understood that I put it out there, so therefore it will come, and I seriously did. So then I started having to really look at my business to make some other decisions. So another decision that I thought I had to make was, as much as I love me some Esther, when I say every sketch that I did and bring it to Esther, the seamstress, she brings my vision to life. And I am so thankful for that. But she can't quite take it home. And when I say she can't take it home is that sewing, I don't know if it's her girls, I don't know if it's either way, she ain't supervising, and there's always something off, but it's so major that you can't put that out for sale. But she got the vision. I think I was so loyal to, as a new designer, that I sketched, and I'm not a sketcher, you know, I don't draw, and that she could see it so well, and I think I was being so loyal to that. You can see this with this 1,000 times being done over, this is not right. I was being loyal to that. And so I was like, you know what, I can't do that. And also my brother's sister, the sister I traveled with, she worked with the family, and she did bring the sister up to the level she could, but she too had to go find another seamstress, because that's a lot of money. Every time you give somebody something to make and they don't make it correctly, even if the sketch is there, or they just keep messing up, you can tell the focus is off, they're never going to be able to do it. I'm a person, my heart is big, like I'll give you 1,000 chances, but I don't have $1,000 to give 1,000 chances. This is kind of getting serious. I want to get a line out here. I want to get my collection, because once I'm done with this line of collection, I got other ones. Do you see what I'm saying? So I made an executive decision that I need to find a seamstress that could really sew, and not do this sister over here because this is the family sister. I can't do that. She's not quite ready either, nor is my girl Esther, not all the way. Esther can bring it there. She got it, but then the construction, the buttons might fall off, or the inside is cheap material, it's something. But, so I had to say, as much as I'm so thankful, I have to respect myself as a designer, and also respect my clients, and respect my vision. So, the other sister that I travel with, she does know, she went to fashion school and all that. So she knows great. OMG. Oh God, I gotta say, Ruth can sew her ass off. Ruth, none of y'all would complain about her. Her sewing is impeccable. Her and her team. She's a designer as well, but right now everybody's suffering, and so the designers are also seamstress. All her clothes were impeccably wonderful. This wasn't my style, and she also already all her clients are high end, so she makes clothes for the madames, and she never met them. They send their girls to tell her what they want, and that's how she's used to working with the higher end client, or at least the assistant. She's used to creating on that level. Her sewing is impeccable. So I had a WhatsApp when I first got. I was introduced because I had to make some stuff, and I would try to get a WhatsApp. Never really got. She got back every once in a while, and I just thought, oh, maybe she's the seamstress for the other sister, and so she felt like it's a conflict of interest, and I had no problem. Honey, did that woman yesterday morning, when I woke up yesterday morning, did that sister get in touch with me and said, hi, here's my new number. I'm ready. I would love to assist you. I was like, oh my God, here it is. So I called her. I got some stuff from her. Her stuff is impeccable. I just gave it away because it wasn't my style, but it's impeccable. I called her, and we laughed and had a good time talking, and then I told her I would love for her to come to the house because stuff I got to put on, I got to actually try on, and then I need her to fix some stuff, and then I got to give her some new stuff. And I said, where do you live? Y'all. She lives in the same neighborhood I live in. No, the Bell Hotel. She lives in the same neighborhood. She lives in the same community. She lives in the same neighborhood. She's coming over. She'll be here by 12 noon. What? Because I let go, and I decided to make a decision, and I wasn't afraid, and I had to let things go. So today, I'm going to show her my line. I need the pants. The pants are fine. I just need a little tweaking, but the top, Esther brought me the top. She ain't looking at the sketch. I mean, she got a sleeve, but there's no sleeve. There's no sleeve, Esther. Why is that sleeve there? The fit's not quite there, but of course, she always get the bones. It's still good. So I'm going to have the sister see it and see what I want and see where I'm going, and I need her to give me. And the headpiece, Esther can't get it because she can't visualize it. You know, Esther's almost, it's like her religion gets in the way. She can't make the top short because she probably don't like the stomach showing. She don't like to make things without this because she don't think so especially with my aesthetic. So I know this woman can do it because I watch her do the work and she's fabulous. So she's coming over today, y'all. So my first time, which is great. Another thing is, Spirit said, why do you have this beautiful home that you created and you don't get to be in it and use it? You don't want to do everything at the AC because as you're showing people stuff and what to do, everybody listening and watching so they can copy. That's the truth. So let your seamstress come into your home. It's a lot better. You can try on the clothes for her. You can stop, fix it. She can pin it. She can go do it, go back and fix it. She can get an idea for who you are. I came here so people can come in. So the front room, which is all looking beautiful, we're going to sit in that front room. We got the runway. I'm going to put the clothes on I put on last night. I know exactly everything I want to fix, what I want to do. And I'm going to get her the next thing. So this way, because when she did make me the dresses, even though somebody else picked up the dresses for me to have, she ain't have to go back. Honey, her measurement was so on, she ain't have to go back and do it again. She didn't have to go back and fix it. And that, I remember, everything was perfect because she measured. You got to know how to measure. You got to know all of that. So I think I found my seamstress, y'all. And so she said, I would love to work with you. You know, it's hard right now for all the seamstresses and sewers. I think I found my seamstress, y'all. She live in the same. When she said I said, I live in blank. She said, me too. I said, what? What? You know, in the neighborhood? Like, now my seamstress is like in the neighborhood. So it takes her 2 to 5 minutes to get here. So anytime we have, what? I'm so happy. So I'm staying home today. I'm staying home because I want to put all the description in the description box. I need to make up so y'all can start buying the intensive, the master class by the Nana, so you can start getting ready for the Mastermind group that you're going to be joining. So you can also start getting for the master class that I'm teaching how to spiritually protect yourself, especially in these times. So I need to be home. So I'm being home, plus I got a meeting with her. I got a consultation too. I am doing consultations again just for the rest of December. I mean, you can schedule it for next year if you want, and it is going to be scheduled for next year. But just till the 30th, I'm gonna have $100 consultations for 40 minutes. 40-minute consultations for 100. If you're interested, I'll create a link and leave that here. But so because by December 30th, that is done. Because I'm not gonna have a lot of time for it, but I understand that it's needed and I want to do it. What I'm gonna start offering in 2021 is consultations on home, home stuff. I'm really into that. Helping you fix your house virtually. That's the kind of stuff we're doing. And hopefully you understand the importance of doing more master classes on the importance of your home. But yeah, y'all. So assistant is, and so guess what? I'm gonna ask Ruth if she knows somebody that could assist me as well. So I might from her get my assistant as well. So my seamstress, who I wish I could pull out stuff and show you her sewing high up there. She live in the neighborhood, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I didn't mean to stay on for so long, and I know I went a lot of different ways, but I just needed y'all to understand that if you start making decisions, those hard decisions, you will see some beautiful and amazing results. You have to not take it personally. Things are moving. I'm not scared. See, I understand spirituality, and I understand the number 9. When I realized number 9 is like, that's why this ain't working. We constantly argue. We don't agree. It's slowing me down. And I kept saying, y'all, this is frustrating as hell. And now I realize, wait a second, I don't have to wait for anybody to tell me to move on. I know how to do that. And I know that doing that makes it better for everybody. You know, so I have to, what I got to get better at, and this is what I'm bringing into 2021, this is the stuff we're Mastermind about, is, so I got an outfit that I have made that I pay with my own money, but it can never go out because it's not quite right. So what's the sense of making it? Can't even wear it because it ain't right. The other thing is I need to understand that I'm giving somebody money daily or this and that, but is the work equating its value to the money? And am I paying somebody for some money I don't really have? I got to get better about, if I send out this product, how much did it cost to really get this product out or to make this product or even to buy the product? Did I have to go on the other side of town? Do I have to go, I don't know, I wish it was like a real documentary. Some of these places to get the jewelry, they don't have these laws. So you got sparks of fire and stuff all around. People in there barefooted when they should be having construction shoes on and hard hats. There's none of that there. And me and my little woman self walking through all this stuff, shit falling. It's hot. It's trolls. I'm not accounting for the trolls that I take there, the taxis that I go back and forth, the barrier, the language. This is serious. Like it's like a whole documentary, like happening. But one day I'm not ready for it yet. So I need to realize what is worth it for me to put on a site or not. What am I going to continually keep doing that for? One pair of earrings being sold. That I only go at so price. I only could go so high. Because if you can go on Etsy and get something similar, then I don't really want to sell that. I'm not here to sell what you can already get easily. That's just not me. I'm a designer, like Zuma Queen said 7, and I appreciate that. And I want something. I want uniqueness and different and beautiful and lasting. But if you can get it on Etsy, that's why I'm not on Etsy. Nothing wrong with Etsy. And first, let me say that I'm just not on Etsy. So I need time. I need time to get my collection together. I need it not to be perfect. I love the imperfection of the work that's done here, but to be right. And I can't let the clock, but at the same time, I don't need to be wasting no money. Because like I said, I need to get one collection out so I can get into another. It's real simple, right? So I know what I want. And when you know what you want, you got to go get it. So my sister Ruth will come in today. I got to tell this other sister from my brother that I can't work with her in that way. Not say it like that, but I already know what she could do because when she did something over for me just recently, I thought, ooh, she still don't got it. You know what, too? I don't know. Some people may never get it. That's where they're going to be, and that's okay. And for what they're doing, and that's beautiful. And it's not that they don't get what they're doing. They're doing well, but maybe they can't do what you want them to do. They don't see it because they don't have that to see, and that's okay. But there are people that have it to see, that can see it, want it, and that's what you want. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to be not mean, not cruel, but truthful with yourself. You can't just, I feel sorry for them when I know they need money. You need money too. You got to eat too. So this is a big thing for me. Like, I can't single-handedly support somebody who is, or somebody's, who can't bring it. It's not fair. I don't know. I always want to say, I don't want to be the hardest working person on the team. I want all of us to see the vision and work hard to make it happen. And I just, that's it. I want the best. I ain't say perfect, but I do want your best. I want your best. And some people are giving you their best. They ain't never had more than that to give. That is their best. And when you recognize it's not enough, it's important to say goodbye. That's what this intensive we're doing, and it's already closed, but you have to say goodbye. And then when you're in your 9 cycles, you start realizing this is upset, this is tension instead of, then that means check out if it's somewhere in the 9 week, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 years. Because if it is, it might be time to say goodbye, because that cycle is over. And I just want to share that. So, thank you. I got to eat and get ready for this for this consultation. So let's see. Clayton, good morning. Hello, Mia. Lonnie, red wine, good morning. Check out iherb.com, sis. Their site says they ship to Ghana and their prices aren't too bad. iHerb ships to Ghana. I'm not understanding that one. Do I need herbs? Because I can get herbs here. Okay, talk to me later, honey. I don't know. Hey, I'm in my Ghana tone. Hey. The master class with Master Herbalist Baba Nana has been scheduled for Saturday, December 26th. Make sure you get your spot. Thank you. From the BK store. Hey, naturally clever. Yes. Smiles. Innovative. Go get it. Yes. That's divine. Looking forward to what you guys create together. Yes. Spirit has lined up what you need, so it's ready when you are. That's right, Zumba. Exactly. Hey, Clayton and Zumba Queen 7. Everyone. Yes. Hey, those bastards are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous, Miss Lady Blue World? You could have it. You could have it. Simply Al Nana Taro. Hey, naturally clever. Yes. Seamstresses are plentiful but to get one that's good when finished. Yes, that's the thing, right? Lisa Marie is making space to do a few consultations. If you never had one with her, you will be in for a treat. Contact at theblackpeople@gmail.com. Yes, I got what you're saying. I think, I don't know, but yes. That's the thing. There are lots of seamstresses. There are a lot of people. I remember going to the brother's graduation for the niece, and they showed the work that they had to make for graduation. And I just was going, wow, like, no, no, oh, it's not. So yeah, a lot of people these schools are graduating now, but I don't know if they're quite ready. And I think it depends on who you're making it for. And I think that. But I think also there's tremendous, extreme talent in Ghana and tremendous, amazing seamstress. And you're right, you have to get that one. But I think it is all energy, isn't it? So when I was more loyal to, this is the people I know, or I was so new in the design that I was so happy that she could bring it to life in the way that I saw it. I think I was so like, oh my God, my sketches must not be that bad because she saw it and she brought it and this is what I did, this is what I saw. I think that sometimes that loyalty to even our own poverty consciousness, because I grew up hard or because I was struggling. Like I was thinking about in my life, like attracting all of these kind of like I said, watch what you say. I like a man who can hustle. Because then I attract that, but I'm gonna give you the thing with hustlers are very limited. They are a beast in their jungle, but go to another jungle, they can't leave that jungle, and so they're it's almost like a one-trick pony. They only got what they got because they only wear where they are. So it's like I had to up my own way of seeing things. I had to up my own way of seeing myself. I had to look at what I'm creating and realize they can stand next to any other creation that's up there, that's high, and that's, you know what I'm saying? Like when I realized that, I think that changed me a lot. And then I realized how much that the person that I need to help is my daughter, who helps me. Like that's what I'm about, my family, my daughter. And so I want to, nurture that beautiful working relationship that we have. not somebody else that I can't support everybody. It's not fair. But I realized that I came in at a level and that was good. I didn't know anything. Now I know a lot more. And a lot of you, well, you know a lot more, so now you're leaving what you used to know. Of course you are. Hell yeah. And in school, they don't keep you in the second grade forever. I mean, of course, yes, of course. You got to leave what you used to know. What you know can't get you to you growing up. And you can't read on the second grade level and be 15. But people do. And they will tell you that it's limiting. So you have to be able to say goodbye. That's the whole intensive. You have to be able to say goodbye. You have to be able to say goodbye. And you have to, because all these things and people are not your responsibility. Look how many entertainers, especially us, again, that come from the hood, or us that come from poverty. I mean, how many entertainers, not rappers, but others that said, I'm responsible, I got all these people that work for me, and if I don't, so you can't change, you can't grow, you can't go in another creative direction because you got all these other people depending on you. That's not fair to you. And all those people was pulling you down because they don't have nothing to bring, because they from the same mentality they've been from. You just got money, so they got money. We have to go beyond our circumstances, prior circumstances. We have to. That's what the universe created you for. So I think that's a big thing. Like, we have to leave people behind. We have to leave places behind. We have to leave things behind. Oh, did I do all of that? I did all of that. We have to. And it's good and it's great and it's okay. Some people you ain't gonna even know no more. And that's okay too. And other people we're gonna go to the top with. And that's beautiful as well. So this is the mastermind. This is for those people who say, I was scared to let go. I was scared to move forward. I was scared, but she's talking something. And we go deeper when we together. I'm trying to be kind and not, because I know people here are sensitive to my life, which is deep, but that's okay. So come into this mastermind if you're ready to keep letting go and keep moving forward. Come into the mastermind. It's going to be great. It's going to be good for y'all. Good for y'all. Okay, let me get off. Oh, thank you, darling. Okay, I got you. I wasn't sure. I was like, what? Huh? Okay, thank you. I got that now. Yes, that's right. Thank you. That's right. Thank you. Yes, so true. Hustlers sometimes are one-trick pony, but they are great at whatever trick they got. Exactly. Yes, I understand. So going on that one thing, okay, so I could bring things. Right, that's excellent. Yeah, that's excellent. Thank you, darling. I understand you was helping me. Okay. So, yeah, y'all. So, moving on, y'all. Moving on. So, I'm praying that all this is going to work. And I got to stay home, too, sometimes. Like, I wasted hours. Now, at this point, I don't need to be there every day. I can't be there every day. It's not necessary. I need to, because I can be other places every day. There's more. This is a whole big country. And so, you got to understand that leaving the block, for a lot of people at the AC, it's like leaving the block. They feel like they can't breathe too long if they go too far away. It's their comfort. I've noticed too, like they'll all sit around when they don't nothing else to do, and they'll laugh and shucking and driving. And even though I got this brother, working with me to do something, he like trying to listen, want to get in on the jokes. You want to go over there and be broke? Do you want to sit over there with them and be broke? Because you can be broke over there, or you can. And like I said, y'all, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Like, stop it. It's a waste. Stop wasting your damn time. You ain't got that much. Especially when people are happy where they are. And you're not. You're not happy where you are, but they are. Now, how that look? So you got to get happy. And happy to me is progress. I love this. This is so much fun. This is so much joy. I'm doing so much that I love right now. So I will continue. Okay, y'all, thank you, and thank you for that. I will check them out. And so the thing is, when things ship to Ghana from straight, it's expensive. But let me see if it will be cheaper in the long run to ship. Because, like I said, if somebody shipped from New York, it get here in no time, sometimes a week. You ship outside of New York, oh my God, it could take forever. But going the other way, coming out of Ghana to the States is faster. So it's just the COVID. So we'll see. But thank you. I will check them out. I love y'all. Let me give it. I want to eat because I got a consultation and I want to eat. I'll see you on the next video. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Enjoy. Peace.